Hello, fellows. So it took us exactly, we timed it. It took us 9 minutes to paint that whole room and get all the stuff off of it. But then it occurred to me, because my good friend Daryl Bernard was like, hey, how do you clean out a paint sprayer? So a lot of you guys have these Magnum paint sprayers, Graco, whatever, from Home Depot. And I'm gonna show you how to clean one out because you need to know. So first of all, I have this bucket from inside. I'm gonna clean that out. That's not really rocket surgery. Then we're gonna clean off these things. This is where your paint comes in, is through this, so that's a filter. So it's gonna have a bunch of yuck on it. And then that's where it comes back through if you're, once you're priming it. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so next thing you wanna do is in the handle, this thing you can get closer. This thing unscrews, and when it does, it's gonna release pressure, at which point all the stuff in here is gonna flow out, but that's not important. There's a filter that's right in here, and that's filled with all kind of yucky stuff. So what we're gonna do is clean that out. See all that yuck that's on there? We're getting all that out. That's just after one use, so it will clog up quickly. When you put that back in, it's pretty simple. And then put this thing back on here. You want to do that first because if you do it afterwards, then you lose all the liquid that's in the line, and then it'll dry out, so you don't want that. So you do this first, get that tight again, and there you go. So that's good. Now, the next step is you want to, this is where your paint comes in, and that's where it goes out. So there's a bunch of paint in the line, so we want to leave this out of the thing. You want to make sure you're not inside or whatever. Then we fill this up. What are you going to talk about, Brooke?
What do I want to talk about? I don't know.
Literally anything, any subject, anything.
Trees.
Trees. I think that it's pretty much a miracle that trees breathe in carbon dioxide and they breathe out oxygen, and we breathe in oxygen, breathe out carbon dioxide. It's pretty neat because it's a sustainable cycle. Okay, so come closer. So as long as we've got this thing in the water, right? So as long as that's in the water, then it'll prime. So here's what you do. On the side, there's a button. That's an ON OFF switch. Right now it's in the OFF position. We probably do OM position, or some people say on. Okay, just right here. So once it comes up through here and it primes, and once it's primed, then this is your prime to spray switch. So you switch it from prime to spray. Okay, so now it was coming up through here and through there, but now it's coming up through here and going to the spray tip. So now we're gonna go to a place that doesn't really matter in the yard, which in this case we predetermined to be over here. And, oops, sorry. We switched it to, I apologize. I'm trying to show you guys, I skip stuff sometimes. So right now we're in start, okay? But then this is low, and then we're gonna go all the way to high, which you can't see because whatever, but let's see if I can get that off of there. See how it says high spray right there? That's where you want to be, it's on high spray. Okay, so come on over here. Then, we're gonna come over here and spray this paint out. So that's got paint in it right now. You can see it looks like paint. And the whole line is filled with paint, and we have to get all that out and then get water sprayed through there. So we're gonna do that. It's switched over now, we're on water, see? But it's still pretty, got a lot of paint in it. It used to be, 20 years ago, these paint sprayers had labels on them, warning labels, and they said, if you spray your hand like that, see how it's getting cleaner? If you spray your hand like that, it would inject paint into your skin. It would like tear your skin open because of such high pressure, and it would inject paint into your bloodstream, and they were like, amputate immediately or you will die. They had warning labels on all the paint sprayers. Amputate immediately or you'll die. So you couldn't do this. So now it's more consumer friendly. So you can tell that's quite a bit cleaner. Probably don't have to do that. Whatever, I was just showing you. And then that's kind of it. You can see it's clean water now. It's not perfectly clean, but it's good enough. And now our whole line is filled with water. We just stop there and come back over here. We're almost done. I know some of you think this is interesting, so that's why I show you. Then we go back to prime. So we're on spray right now. We go back to prime. Then we go back to start. And we turn it off. And that's it. Except what happens is the water that's in here will drip down and it'll get in the screen and it'll dry out. So then it won't be able to work anymore. So once we're all done, clean all this garbage out. And then clean this out. And that. And then I put it in a bucket for next time and we're done. That's that. So that's how you clean up paint sprayer. Now you know.